Ooh, red nose, red nose. Arr. Hi YouTube. So yesterday it was Red Nose Day, or Comic Relief, which if you're not in England you probably won't get. Comic Relief is a thing that started in 1985 and it was a response to the poverty in Ethiopia, and basically a load of comedians get together once every 2 years and have a big show and song and dance and blah 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 with hard-hitting videos and jokes and loads of celebrities and songs and dancing and everything to raise money for Comic Relief and charity, and it sends out to projects in Africa to help fight HIV, AIDS, malaria. This year blindness was a key issue. It helps children, helps them get an education, it helps people in England as well who may be young carers or disabled people or mental health issues, something like that. So it does a lot of work for them. It's a great charity and I'm an avid supporter of it and I give as much money as I can. Well, last time I saw it, which was about like 1 o'clock in the morning or 12:30, it said they'd raised £63.5 million already that night, and it's still rising, and it was rising. I don't know what the overall total for the night was because it finished at 2 and I got bored at 1:30 and went to bed because I was tired. There is a lot of funny for Red Nose Day, Comic Relief, and everyone just says it's like do something funny for money. Red Nose Day is a day where you do something funny for money every 2 years, and we do have Sport Relief now, but that's not as great. And you get these red noses. Oh, red nose! They're £1 and you wear them. I was wearing it all day yesterday and then my teacher was like, it's not a red nose, it's got black on it. I was like, it's a pirate, it's got to have black on it. So I was a bit crazy and no one else did it, which is a bit annoying. I'm going to take this off. Radio 1 DJ Chris Moyles did a 52-hour radio show. He's now the world record holder for that, which is quite impressive, and a lot of my friends don't like him, but he raised £2.6 million and like 1 million of that was raised in the last hour and a half of the show, which was pretty good. They used a lot of things. He was basically on Radio 1 from 6:30 in the morning on Wednesday to 10:30 on Friday, so a long time, and he didn't have much sleep, and by the end of it he was a bit grumpy. He started having a go at this girl on the phone that they do Celebrity Raspberry, where they have someone going and you have to guess who it is, and this girl was a bit upbeat and he was kind of annoyed because he's had no sleep for 3 days. So, but I think he did really well. They did a desert trek where they walked across 100 kilometres of the desert to raise money for blindness in Africa. 2 years ago they climbed Kilimanjaro. Lenny Henry, who's one of the main helpers and advocates of this charity, and other people, a girl from EastEnders, Reggie Yates, they all went to the slums in Nairobi and lived there for a week as people living in the slums. They had no money and it really hit home and it really affected me. I was crying. I cry everything because I'm a big wuss, but that made me cry a lot. But Red Nose Day is a big event for me, and it touches home for me because I've been to Africa and it wasn't with part of Red Nose Day, but I know the effect that just a small amount of money has on these people. It was with my whole high school and we funded a whole dentist wing. We had a St. Peter's wing, which is my old school, so we had that. What annoys me is that some people don't care about charity right now. It's kind of, I don't know what it is. My friends just don't care about anything. They don't care about charity, they don't care about the cuts that are happening to them and that are going to affect them, which kind of annoys me because I try to help get them involved and they're like, why are you protesting? Why are you doing this? And I'm like, well, because the government's cutting everything and we've got no money and we're going to die and but they don't care at all. They just like, oh, well, I've got money, but I want to buy clothes. And then they complain when they don't have any money. And I'm like, well, if you'd saved your money up, you would have some money. But they can't be bothered to save money, so they're going to be a bit screwed at uni when we're going to be in debt. If you go to university in 2012 onwards, you will come out with £78,000 debt, and you take out a loan of £40,000, so you're paying back double for your whole life than you've actually taken out, which is a bit unfair. The fees have gone up to £9,000, so that's a lot. So people, I know this is off topic, but people don't care, and it really upsets me that they don't care about charity. Like I was like, oh yeah, I'm really excited about Red Nose Day, and they're like, why, you're so weird, I want to go out on Friday night, spend £25 on getting drunk. And it's like, well, you know, that £25 could save someone's life. It could buy 5 mosquito nets, it could buy malaria tablets, it could buy malaria testing kits, all these things you could do. Give it to charity and make a difference to someone's life. And instead they are buying an item in clothing that costs £40 that they will wear once. And they're like, oh yeah, but I really like it and I earn this money. And sometimes they haven't earned that money, they just get it from their parents. And then there are people like me and some of my other friends who actually do have jobs and save their money up. And you know, I managed to buy my MacBook because I saved my money up. And I still got nearly £2,000 now from that because I saved the money I earned from my job and put it in the bank, and sometimes take some money out and sometimes I don't, but I'm sick of getting £50 out so that I can go on a night out. I don't really think it's worth it, and I know that's kind of sad, but it's my money that I've earned myself. Why should I waste it all on booze when I could just go out and not buy booze? Yeah, so that's my rant. I just think more people need to care about charity. More people need to think about others, think about the effect that we're having on the world. Even just like Japan, the terrible events that have gone on in Japan recently, you need to give money to that. Just anything, £5, even £1, something that'll make a difference in someone's life, because there are thousands of people dying in Japan right now, or have died. Their country is destroyed, and you know, you need to help them. There's still Africa, the big issues in Africa. There's, you know, issues all over the world that need to be addressed. Even in your own back garden, there are people who are subjugated to violence or murder or drug use or something, or mental health issues, and they need help, and they need people's money, and they're like, well, you know, these people are taking other people's money, and I'm like, yeah, to give to people. So I'm just a bit angry at this right now. But please, if you see this and you think giving to charity is good, then please help. Donate. Go to www.rednoseday.com and give some money to Red Nose Day. And if you don't agree with giving money to third world countries or people in England, then go and give money to another charity. Something. If you've got some loose change lying around, give some money. If you've got like a fiver, anything, a tenner, £100, you know, there's on eBay, they're doing a Red Nose Day bid where they get people on Twitter like Katy Perry or someone to follow you and give you gifts, or you can meet them. There was one that was like, meet Charlie Sheen, you know, donate some money and win that and meet Charlie Sheen, and he's pretty famous because he's winning all the time. I'm going to shut up now and put my red nose on and go, bye me hearties.